And hey, beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about boosting your credit scores. So I'm going to give you guys 10 essential tips to boost your credit scores in 30 days. So a lot of people, they're trying to buy a house, they're trying to get a new car, maybe they're just trying to get some credit cards, get a loan. You guys need to start boosting your credit scores to be able to get these things. So I want to teach you guys how to actually do this in 30 days or less. So there's 10 tips I want to give you all. I talk to a lot of people that's inside of my exclusive membership about these 10 tips. So if you guys haven't heard already, I have my exclusive credit membership. We meet up twice per month, but also I have the 5 ways to increase your credit score. You can actually check there too. And it's going to be an hour-long video that can teach you more tips, and it's free. So just check out the 60 points in 60 days and follow that, and then follow those steps, and you should see yourself getting at least 60 points in the 60 days as long as you follow those tips. Now, increasing your credit score can be something that can be hard, but as you can see, one of my clients got 87 points in just 2 weeks, and we were just following these simple tips that I'm telling you all now. So I want you all to follow these tips so that you guys can get similar increases. And when you guys have Credit Karma, you should constantly see your credit score go higher and higher. And you should also be able to see, depending on what tip you have to do, accounts getting deleted also, if that's something that you need to do. So we went over that previously, remove inquiries, all this good stuff. So I'm going to show you guys how to get similar results like this, like getting a bankruptcy deleted if you have a bankruptcy, getting negative accounts, like if you messed up with Navy, Best Buy, Discover, if you messed up with them. We're going to go over all of that now in this video. So if you guys, this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe. Okay, thank you. Now, first thing I want you to do is just make sure that you set up all of your accounts on Autopay. So please put Autopay on all of your credit cards, on all your loans. It's something I do, and what I do too, I put all of my accounts on Autopay, but I also go back and pay more. So all of my accounts, I say, hey, pay the minimum balance. So it could be $25, $50, $100, whatever the minimum I'll have to pay, my minimum I'll have to pay. Go ahead and pay that minimum, and then I'll go back in and pay more. But at least I know I'm not going to get a late payment because I had that minimum payment set. A lot of people don't do this step, and that's why they're getting late payments. They're like, oh, I forgot about it. Not if you would have set up the minimum payment, and not only set it up on Autopay, but please go back. In the past, being honest, one of my biggest problems is just paying my bills on time. I will have the money and I'll be like, dang, I didn't do it. So I just set up Autopay so that I don't have to worry about it. I have Autopay set up. I know I have that amount. I know how much I have to pay for my minimums every month. I'll have that money in my savings account, and I won't worry about it anymore. So I made sure I set up that Autopay, and I have a minimum amount in that account. So at least I have that pay. You can go back and pay more if that's what you want to do. So that's the first step I want you all to do. Now, the second step is just pay down your credit cards. So people don't understand that just paying down your credit cards can help you a lot. I know a lot of times you can't just, put $500 or $1,000 toward an account, but what you can do is, if you have extra money, go ahead and put that extra money towards your accounts. Like if you have an extra $100, put that towards your accounts that you have, and that can help you a lot by just paying it down as much as you can pay it down. Like that can help you a lot. So that's step number 2. Now, if you want to go even further, the third step is to get your utilization under 5%. A lot of people hear me always say, hey, I want you all to keep your utilization under 5%, because I found out that that's the sweet spot for me. If I do not spend more than 5% on my credit cards, spend more. Or if I pay it down and don't let them report more than 5%, I see that I have the best credit score possible with that. So if you can, get your utilization under 5%. And if you all look on Credit Karma will actually tell you what your utilization is. And then they'll also tell you what your utilization is for each credit card, because it's a difference. So you can go in and get each credit card under 5%. Or if you want to, because some of them just higher than the other ones, get those ones that's like at 100%, these maxed out. Get those ones paid down first, and that could probably bring down your overall utilization, especially if you're not using some of your credit cards. Some of your credit cards may have a zero balance. If you could just pay down the ones that have like the highest percentage, I see that can help you all out a lot. So if you see ones that's like in the 90%, 80%, that can help you out a lot by just paying those down. Now, remember, anything over 30% utilization is hurting your credit. Anything between the 10% and I'll say anything between The 11% and 29% is like, okay, I'm gonna give you a few points. It's helping you some. But if you guys were to get it down under that 5%, it's going to be best. If you guys were to get it between that 6% and the 10%, it's going to be helping you more. But if you want it to, like, they're going to give you the best and the most points possible. Think about like grades in school. If you want an A, you want to get it under that 5%. So this is one I had to really drill down to you guys, because it's something I had to work on, and I realized this was like the new goal when it came down to credit. Utilization is very important. Now, the fourth step is just making sure that you remove any negative accounts you have on your credit reports. I have free dispute letters where I showed you all that 60 points in 60 days. When I showed you all that, you're actually going to get a few free dispute letters through there. So I'm giving you a free dispute letter to remove collections, charge-offs, bankruptcies. You have a free letter to remove like the repossessions, all those negative accounts. Also, I give you a letter to send to collection companies just in case they send you a letter saying you owe them money. You send that letter to them so that you can stop them from putting on your credit reports, because that's going to help you out a lot, because a new collection can really drop your credit score. And also, you're going to get an inquiry removal letter all for free with the 60 points in 60 days. So please check that out. I also have it. Let me also show you all my blog, because I have dispute letters there that you all can go ahead and check out. So the first one is actually the late payments. So the late payment letter, then you have the student loan removal, collection removal letters, charge-off removal letters, and bankruptcy removal letters. So please check that out. These are the different ones here: late payments, student loans, collections, charge-off, and bankruptcy. Removing these different accounts from your credit reports can make your credit scores go up a lot. So make sure you all remove those different accounts. And as you can see too, I know I said like student loan removal letters or collection removal letters. If you click on it, then you'll see it's 6 letters in the package. So this is going to be a 3-month process minimum to remove these accounts. You can possibly get them off sooner, but if you don't get it off the first time, because I only give you one dispute letter for free and it's 60 points in 60 days, then you can use this right here and send out multiple letters. And it's only $27. So it's literally less than $5 per letter. And it's very hard to find that anywhere. One of my letters for accounts like that usually will cost by itself $20. So go ahead and check that out. Hopefully you'll find something there that can help you remove those accounts from your credit reports, because removing your accounts from your credit reports is very, very important. So please complete that step. Do not bypass it. If you got collections, charge-offs, bankruptcies, foreclosures, late payments, you have to remove all those different things from your account, okay? Now, do not try to remove your full account if it's only like 1 or 2 late payments, but I usually find if it's like a newer account, if it's not too old, it's a newer account, and you have more than 6 late payments, then you most likely probably going to have to remove that full account and then get a new account and start over, because this is your name we're talking about. So keep that in mind. Now, not only do you have to remove accounts, you have to make sure that you have at least 4 credit cards reporting positively to your credit reports. Yeah, you can have 4 credit cards, but if you have some credit cards reporting late payments and things like that, or there's about to be charged off, that don't count anymore. You need some that don't have any late payments on it. They only have good things to say about you. Those are the ones you need to have reporting. And also, if you used to go back to my blog, if you were to go back here, then you will be able to see a lot of credit cards that can potentially approve you. So this is just Rickita.com. You can schedule a call with me, do a home buying application. I help around the United States buy home. If you're in the US, oh my gosh, I can't talk. If you're in the US, I can definitely help you. You can do the application. But if you scroll down, you will see right here credit card reviews. So these are the best credit cards for bad credit, best ones to build credit, best ones for students, just the best credit cards overall: travel, gas, rewards, cash back. So if you were to click on one of these, like the best credit cards for bad credit, if you were to click on this, then you will see a lot of different credit cards on here that you can get approved for, even if you have bad credit. So we have the Self Visa card on here, the Credit Builder card, and this one right here, don't care what your credit is. As long as you're not in Wisconsin or Nevada, they'll approve you. So they don't care what your credit is. It's a secure credit card, but a lot of people see their credit score go up a lot just by getting this one, especially if they don't have any positive accounts. You all have Kickoff, and all of these have a video that you can definitely look into. And then say if you were to say if you like the Discover is secure card, you can also just put the Discover, like you can just highlight this if you want to, and then search it. I have a search bar right here at the top. Go ahead and search it, paste. Go ahead and search it, and then you'll see all of the reviews I did for the Discover credit cards. So all the Discover credit cards will pop up, and you can see even more information about that credit card, like the Discover It Cash Back. You can click right here and go ahead and read more. I have information about the credit card. I have a video you can apply. You can get a free downloadable guide that tell you other credit cards that's um, similar to this credit card. It tell you the features about the credit card, and then also you will see people that got approved for it. So you'll see some approvals here of people that actually got approved. They have the 0% APR for 15 months. You can pre-qualify with no hard inquiry. Also, Discover will report to all 3 credit bureaus. They're going to use TransUnion to approve you, so you can find out which credit bureau they're going to pull it from, and no annual fee for it. So make sure you all apply for make sure you have at least 4 credit cards reporting. So if you only have 3 of them reporting right now, you need 1 more. If you have 4 reporting, then you don't need any more possibly. I just want you to make sure you have at least 4 credit cards reporting. Getting that additional credit card can possibly decrease your credit score. So if you have the 4, go to the next step and see if there's anything you can do there. Now, the next thing is I want you to make sure that you have at least 2 installment accounts reporting onto your credit reports. A lot of people say, well, Rickita, should I go get a car? That's a whole nother bill. That is a lot, especially if you're looking into you're looking to buy a house or something like that. That can actually hurt you. So look into accounts such as like the kickoff account. That would be great for you, especially if you don't have the best of credit. Look into the self account. So self have an installment account you can check out. So look into self, and you can click right here on apply now, because you need that self account first to even get this Visa card. So get that self account, and then also you can get that kickoff account, and it's going to help you increase your credit scores. Now, if you all already have student loans, those count. If you all already have student loans, if you already have a car, if you already had a mortgage, those are installment accounts. Or if you already have a personal loan, those are installment accounts. So don't go out and get any expensive ones. I just tell people to get those, and don't get those unless your credit score is under a 620. Anything over 620, those are not going to help you. They're going to most likely hurt you. So let me tell you that. So keep that in mind. Now, removing inquiries. I told you all inside the 60 points in 60 days, you're going to get a free inquiry removal letter. So definitely check that out. It's down in the description. So please go ahead and check that out so you can get that inquiry letter. Please remove any inquiry that you did not authorize, because removing inquiries from your credit reports can make your credit score go up about 4 points. I'll say like 4 to 7 points. Really, with removing those inquiries from your credit reports, please do not try to remove inquiries that's attached to an account. So if you got the Discover credit card and it's reported onto your credit reports, and you also got the inquiry, don't go and try to remove that inquiry, because it's going to drop your credit score, because they're going to most likely remove that account. And you don't want them to remove the account. You want to add accounts. You don't want them to remove it. So keep that in mind with removing inquiries. I do have other videos out there to teach you guys how to remove inquiries. So definitely check that out, because it's going to be very important that you guys know exactly, the rules with removing inquiries. Now, I'm not telling you to do it or which ones to do, but look at the inquiries, see if you authorize it, and then we have special laws that can help you remove those inquiries. But check out that free inquiry removal letter, because that can possibly help you. Now, the next thing is, if you all already have those 4 credit cards, you may just want to think about being added onto someone's credit report, onto their credit card as an authorized user. So if you all already have 4 credit cards, think about being added on as an authorized user, because that can possibly help you. Now, when I say get added onto someone's credit report as a credit card as an authorized user, make sure that they have some good history. Make sure it's an older credit card, they're paying on time, because those are going to be big things. And also, you can buy a trade line too. So there are companies out there that can actually sell you a trade line. Do not get the trade line unless you're ready, like as soon as that trade line is added, to get the house you want, to get the car you want, to get the credit cards. Don't add it when you say, hey, in 6 months I'm going to do it. Wait till then and do all of that. You're going to see a temporary increase, but those are going to fall off your credit reports, and you just don't want that, okay? You don't want them to just fall off so quickly. Now, the next thing is, I want you all to remove some trade lines. I see a lot of people that's added on to an authorized user on someone else's credit card, and they maxed out the credit card, so now their utilization looks very bad. maybe they're late on it. Maybe they're about to charge off that account. So there's downsides to being added on as an authorized user. And if you see that you have those negative accounts, please remove them. If they're not helping you, they're just hurting you, please remove them. And some people gonna say, but it's a $10,000 credit card, but they spent $9,500 on that credit card, and you only have a $200 credit card for yourself. So your utilization is very, very bad. So you need to remove that, because that's the reason why your credit score is so low. You'll be better off removing that credit card and then adding another credit card of your own. Okay, so please remove those trade lines if they're bad. Okay, last but not least, make sure you guys subscribe if you are loving this video. I know for sure these tips right here can really get your credit right. This is just the basics of everything, you guys, so please follow these steps. Make sure you subscribe and call or text me 833-RICKITA if you have any questions, and check out my website rickita.com. Now, ask for late payment forgiveness. So if you do have 1 or 2 late payments here or there, ask for late payment forgiveness. Sometimes it's going to take a little longer to remove those late payments, especially if you really did have a late payment. But you can always ask for forgiveness. And I'd rather beg, yes. Every month I'm going to send a letter and you say yes. I would rather do that than to keep that late payment on my credit reports, because in 6 months you might say yes. In 3 months you might say yes. After 1 month, you might say yes. So I'd rather continuously beg. Now, when you all go to the website, rickita.com, please check out that late payment package. It's 6 letters in here. 4 of the letters is actually 4 of the letters are going to the company, and then 2 is going to the 4 letters go up to the credit bureaus, and 2 letters is actually going to the company. And those 2 letters is begging them to remove it. But you can also beg the credit bureaus to remove it. But with the credit bureaus, you're being more forceful. Now, let me say this: when it comes down to late payments, please understand that when you are disputing 1 or 2 late payments here, and you're sending a letter to the credit bureaus about the late payment, sometimes they may just say, hey, listen, I'm just going to delete the full account and help you out. And it's not really helping you out. So please keep that in mind, that sometimes when you're disputing a late payment through the credit bureaus, they may just delete the full account. Now, if you want the account deleted, that's good. But sometimes you don't want the account deleted. You just want them to remove that 1 or 2 late payments. So keep that in mind. Hopefully, I know for sure if you follow these steps, you're going to have the credit that you want. You just have to keep following these steps and just build on them. So I say get 4 credit cards now. If you already have 4 credit cards, maybe get some more credit cards to help with your utilization. Get that Ophion credit card, Smile Generation. And I have other credit cards out there, or other videos teach you guys how to do some sneaky ways about, like, Rickita, I can't apply for another credit card. I can't pay my credit cards down. So okay, do this then, because it's going to be a sneaky way of still getting the results. And I talk to people about that in my membership. So when you guys are on my blog, please check out my membership. I have a few of them that you can do. So you can do the dollar trial. It's $79 per month. The best one to me, is a $99 setup fee. Then you pay $29 per month. And then also we have the lifetime membership. That's when you know that you struggling. It's going to take a while to do, to handle what you have to handle. You got a few bankruptcies on your credit reports, or you just want to have that continuous guidance and you want to always stay within the membership, because I am getting into business credit. So if you want to always stay in so you can get all this knowledge and also get the information about the business credit, then I do say get the lifetime membership. But make sure you guys subscribe. Check right now, see if you subscribe. Please press the subscribe button. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk today. Press the subscribe button, you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.